And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the room, saying select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boot Sports, and we are back with episode number 122. First episode in about a week since our, what did we do? NBA draft and off-season preview, I believe it was. Yes.
Correct.
Oh, no, that's June 22nd, so about 10 days. We're back, though. Good to be here. We got me here. We got Chance. We have Bill. Still some guys out with just – it's the summer. It's hard to get here. All-Stars, right, yeah. Ty's on a cruise. He did not meet his quota of his over-under 9.5 before July 1st. He only hit 6. So Ty has failed us. We'll be thinking of a challenge.
Yeah. Nothing too crazy because he's liable to do it.
yeah. Rayleigh's got all-star practice with the 8U team, I believe. I think he said they're going to win the World Series.
Yeah, wherever that is.
Yeah.
I don't think that's Williamsport either.
No, that's Yellowstone. I don't know.
Kevin Costner's going to be up there. He's going to narrate the game.
Very educational series.
No, I'm pulling out my butt.
Hey, you never know. But yeah, we're here.
He'll make a sports movie on it.
Oh, definitely.
On the 8U World Series that's held at Yellowstone National Park.
Well, yeah, we're contacting him. But yeah, we're glad to be here. Speaking of Kevin Costner, very soon we'll have something coming to Dirty Boot Sports. Not a Kevin Costner interview, but
I wish.
We'll be talking about Kevin Costner in our sports movie bracket, sports movie character bracket, should I say. Very excited to do that.
Oh, got to be a Crash Davis sighting.
Oh, yeah. He was on the bracket. Might be a Sonny Weaver Jr. from Draft Day. Might be a Roy McAvoy from Tin Cup. I believe is his name.
And Kyle is going
Ray
to be here
Castanella from Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. There you go.
Yep. He's all over the bracket. What'd you say, Chance?
Kyle's going to be here in 20 minutes.
Kyle will be here in 20. That'll be good time for MLB.
So Kevin Costner has probably the
text him about our 35.
Statistically, the best chance to come through this bracket.
I think Costner is on there 4 times, and there's 64 or there's about 70 overall. We have a couple play-in games, so yeah, he has a good chance to win.
This question was brought up the other day at Barstool: is Kevin Costner the GOAT of sports movies?
I mean, yeah,
yes.
yeah, he's got to be, right. He's done it all. He just
goat.
He just needs to be a basketball coach.
I was about to say that.
That's all he lacks.
Yeah.
He's done golf. He's done football. He's done baseball.
Baseball twice.
He's done baseball. He's done baseball as a player and a non-player. Yeah. He's done football as a GM.
As a farmer.
Yeah.
He's a farmer.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's everywhere.
He is.
He could do like a bowling. He could do a bowling, maybe. Maybe
ice hockey.
NASCAR driver.
He could have been Herb. What you call it?
Oh, hockey. Yeah.
Did you put Roy Munson on the graphic?
I don't know who Roy Munson is.
Okay, he's from Kingpin, a bowler.
I don't think you had Shaquille O'Neal on there for
blue chips.
So you know,
I did not.
Oh, we have a fan on the field.
He fell. He fell going for a ball and busted his face.
Whoa.
This is a first.
Can we rewind this?
Did they show it?
Don't know.
I sure hope they did.
There's a man down.
Go backwards.
They didn't show it.
The Giants are playing with 10.
Oh wow, that's interesting. But yeah, we're gonna get into this pretty soon. He's getting escorted off the field as slow as possible.
He just broke his neck.
Yeah, Kyle's gonna be here soon, so we'll get into our MLB talk once he gets here. But we got to get into some NBA off-season news. Plenty of that is going on, much to my excitement and disliking. It's been a whirlwind of 2 weeks for me. But yeah, we'll get into that pretty soon. And then our Dirty Five will be Dirty Five baseball hats. Of all time. Yeah, that's how we're going to go with it. It's All-Star break coming up soon for that. It's summer. It's baseball. So we're going to get that going. I feel like we have a good crew for that. We're all big baseball guys. So, but before that, let's do an ad read. Big Reed BBQ. Where's it at? Big Reed BBQ started as a family recipe in 1986. Our mild flavor is right on time, and our spicy is just enough heat. Owner Ken Reed and Director of Marketing Andre Leonard say you can get our sauce at Doug Damona Farm and Feed, Time to Shine Detail, The Salty Brahma, The Equipment Store, and Amazon. So shout out Big Reed. As always, go get their barbecue sauce, the best there is. I know the last couple times we did this, we talked about their promotion they had going on. I think that is over, but they do have a new logo. Did you see that, Chance?
They do.
They actually have like
It looks like fire.
It looks like it's spicy. Yeah, it fits. It fits the vibe. It looks really good. So shout out to them as always. Yeah, I mean, how long have they been a sponsor now? About 7 months. I think we started doing this in December. So yeah. But yeah, let's get into this pretty soon. But before that, let's do the OJ ball. Bill is in the building, so. As always, we will throw the OJ ball. The list of countries is getting higher and higher. I don't know what
spin on it when you
I don't know what our challenge will be after this. I think we have the celebrity generator. That's always a backup option.
Yeah.
Or a double up option. We can do both, either one. So let's throw it. Here we go.
Foul. Foul.
Oh, what we got?
Saudi Arabia.
Have we done that?
We haven't done Saudi Arabia.
Very hot topic in the sports world.
Would OJ have left the NFL to play football for Saudi Arabia if they created
for the Live Football League?
Yeah.
This has got to be able to be connected pretty easily, right?
I would think so. It shouldn't take long.
Greg Norman have anything to do with OJ? Didn't they? What else did they just do? They paid Ronaldo like $700 million a year or something to play.
Yeah, they got a soccer thing. Supposedly, they have a soccer team.
Yeah,
that's like horrible.
And hey, Messi, he's coming to America.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so excited about that. Nobody's going to watch it.
It's Messi.
Yeah, but he's getting paid like $400 million. They're not going to generate $400 million worth of revenue in a season.
I don't think you understand what Messi is.
I don't think you understand how much $400 million is.
Yeah, but he's Messi.
Look.
Yeah, but it's America. It's like our fifth favorite sport.
But you're talking
Did you see the ticket prices of it?
No.
Whenever he signed, like the day before, like Game 4 of the NBA Finals, the NBA Finals get-in price, Game 4, was cheaper than his debut in this month. Like his debut nosebleeds of wherever they play at is like $400 to get in.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's.
Well, look, I mean, it's easy to explain. Have y'all seen Cocaine Cowboys?
Not yet.
I've not.
Oh, you haven't?
I've not.
Oh, it's the drug trade in Miami. You look it up. You'll
Okay.
You'll understand how this happens.
A little money here and there under the table.
About the two Escobars.
Heck yeah! Did you watch it?
I have not.
Oh,
I just know
boy.
about it. I know about it. So. But yeah, let's do this.
That really helps to tie it all together.
Yeah.
Actually,
the drug wars just never ends. But the NBA offseason is in full effect. The most interesting offseason in sports. I don't think there's ever a debate.
Interesting. I think it's the most entertaining.
You don't. What? You think the NFL is more interesting of an offseason? Because it sure ain't the MLB.
They have a show on ESPN of them releasing the schedule for NFL.
The NBA does that too.
They don't have a big. It's not a big event though.
It's on NBA TV.
Well, there you go.
and then you got the combine.
You got the combine
the whole
as
build up
well.
of the combine and the
Combine airs on ESPN for NBA.
Nobody watches that combine.
Oh, I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, I mean,
nobody watches that.
But it airs.
They have an MLB combine as well that nobody watches.
Nah, that's not real.
And an NHL combine. No, there really is. It was on MLB Network last week.
But the off-season and free agency signings are by far more interesting than any other sport.
It's just it's entertaining.
Huh.
I think there's a difference between interesting and entertaining.
Maybe.
I think there is. It's interesting whenever
It's
you
unlike
see,
any other.
It's nothing rivals it at all. Because, I mean, it's a freaking frenzy from day one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's only like 2.5 months of off season, and they're right back.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like,
Wemby
got drafted last week. He's already practiced. They're having summer league games like next week.
We play tomorrow night. The Warriors do.
Really?
Summer league.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Summer league tomorrow night, and then training camp will be
the people that are
late
playing
August.
In that, the people that are playing in that haven't played since March, so that makes sense.
Well, and most of those aren't going to even play in.
Yeah, they're not going to make the roster.
Yeah, they won't play this year.
But it's just.
Yeah,
they feel like that's the longest season, the NBA season, because basically October to July.
It's the same length as MLB's, I think.
It probably is. It just feels longer.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, it's October till June. And MLB is April to end of October, so it's probably about the same. But yeah, the NBA draft, I don't think we've talked about it since after what we predicted. Nothing.
If you'd have bet $100,000 on Wemby to go number one, you would have won $1,000.
Yeah, it was pretty good odds. Easy money though. It happened. There was. I don't think there was as many shocks as you could say from the draft. Brandon Miller did go number 2 to the Hornets.
That was like the only pick like in top 3, like
that was up to debate.
Yeah, really.
Well, at 3, the Blazers did end up keeping it, and the Pelicans did not trade up as as many Pelicans fans hoped, and just wanted them to make some type of change,
do something.
But yeah, Scoot ended up going 3 to the Blazers. Amen Thompson went 4 to the Rockets. His brother Asur went 5 to the Pistons, which was very cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
That was also a little bit of an unexpected pick. They thought maybe he'd fall to 6 to the Magic, but speaking of falling, Cam Whitmore, who we had predicted going number 5 to the Pistons out of Villanova, ended up falling all the way down to 20, which the Rockets also got him. So the Rockets paired up arguably a guy that could have been their pick at number 4. They stuck out at 4, though, and got Amen Thompson, and then got their possible second or third option for number 4 pick at number 20.
And I remember telling y'all that I'd seen on ESPN the day before we recorded that people were already saying that Whitmore was going to drop.
Yeah.
And they didn't know why. Like, nobody had any idea why.
And even if there was a drop, no one expected to 20.
No.
Like,
they thought
I didn't.
lottery.
I don't think anyone in the Warriors organization expected to have the chance of drafting him at 19.
Yeah, it was. They were thinking 14 or 15.
Yeah.
And nobody had any idea they had a medical issue.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
And I'm still not even sure what it is.
Thumb?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Like, is his left hand thumb?
It probably is. There's so much crap's going on
Which
since
is
then.
not
I
even
forget.
important.
Yeah, if he's a righty.
Yeah, it's not important at all, unless he's going for a left-handed layup, which you shoot with your 4 fingers anyway, not your thumb.
Other big moves, I guess. Derek Lively to the Mavs.
Shout out, Duke.
As a little bit of a, to a bigger name organization and more of a need. The Thunder got Cason Wallace from Kentucky. I like that pick a lot. They also took on Davis Bertans' contract from the Mavericks.
OKC's doing good things.
Yeah, they're very fun to
Hey, I saw
follow.
Chet gained a whopping 13 pounds in the past year.
Weighs 200 pounds now.
208 pounds.
Yep.
I thought it was hilarious they were making it sound like that was a good thing.
I mean, weight is weight.
Have you seen Arch Manning?
Arch?
At Texas. Holy cow.
What about him?
He's got a 6-pack.
Huh.
They need a PED test him.
Like his uncles?
Yeah, just like his uncles. I saw on Twitter the other day.
I'm about to look up Arch Manning's
That's
six-pack.
him right there on the. Go to the far right.
Wait, this? Oh, this.
Yeah, that picture. Dude,
okay.
That's ridiculous.
Still sucks. Who is this man?
I don't know. They said that he might kill somebody though.
They were in the gym with Jeremy Pena.
Yeah. Who's having a down year after the PED.
Whoever this dude is on the left though needs to. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna hurt someone. He's a D end, right?
No, he's a quarterback.
No way.
I swear.
That is a quarterback?
Jack Mack. Those are their quarterbacks. Besides Quinn Ewers, I don't know where
Oh,
he
this
is.
guy got
That's
photoshopped
that's
out.
Quinn Ewers.
Over here?
Yes.
Tattoo?
Yes.
Huh. That dude's a quarterback?
Yes.
Wow.
He must be Malik Murphy.
I think that's actually his name.
Why would you say that?
Why do you know that?
Because it says Texas football's Arch Manning and Malik Murphy get their flex on.
Okay.
And one is Arch Manning and the other one is the gigantic man that is sticking out in the picture. So I'm hoping he's Malik Murphy.
He looks like he could
6'5", 235.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Cam Newton.
I bet you he can throw the ball.
Holy crap! Look up this man if y'all have
I
not.
bet he could edge rush too.
Yeah. I mean, oh my God.
He will make an NFL roster whether he plays a snap at Texas or not.
Yeah.
He will get an invite. I'm going to go look him up on 24/7.
127 in the nation in Rivals.
Really?
24/7 had him 194. Number 9 overall as quarterbacks. He's from California. Yeah, did not play last year, redshirt freshman. Look him up, Malik Murphy. Malik Murphy. Wow.
40 time.
He is a large man.
Like a gazelle.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, he's a 4-star recruit.
Like that's Jadeveon Clowney. That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
And he's going to be quarterback.
Yeah.
Can he please transfer
And
play somewhere?
Looking at Arch is like 6'2".
Yeah.
He looks tiny.
Arch looks like he goes to Cedar Creek.
And that's
Well,
definitely a jab.
Newman.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
Isidore Newman is, that's the creek of the South. That
Like-
poor boy beside Malik has a chance. He ain't playing.
Yeah,
anywhere.
he
That's
should.
a walk.
That man should have stood by Malik.
He should have left his shirt on.
And this guy, I don't know who the guy in the middle is.
That's probably nah. They have a list right there, don't they?
Nah, it's just Malik and Arch. It's the only ones that matter. Not even Quinn.
Yeah, Jack Mack from Barstool was talking about that on TikTok, and he said, if Quinn Ewers goes down, Malik Murphy needs to play just because of this picture.
Please, look at this dude. Can he come to Tech?
Transfer portal.
Dude.
We need transfer.
Play somewhere.
Cumby's got a pipeline to Texas, man.
Yeah, something. We are off track.
I'm sorry.
How did we
but
even get here?
I don't know, but I had to bring that up. I knew y'all would be fascinated.
Yeah.
Oh, the weight gain.
Oh,
For
Chet. Yeah, the Thunder.
So 13 pounds ain't nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
let's just reiterate that.
I mean, it's
Arch probably gained 30.
It's better than whatever.
Yeah, it's better than 195 when
Yeah,
you're 7'1".
yeah. Other news from the draft, really nothing. Honestly, really too crazy.
It didn't get as insane as everybody thought it would.
No, after Scoot stuck at 3 to the Blazers, it was honestly kind of just a drag. Yeah. Unless you had a team you were waiting for, like me at 19 and with the Warriors, then it was
And I
pretty
didn't
uneventful.
Even wait that long for it. I didn't even wait that long.
Yeah.
I cut it off earlier.
I watched the entire thing. But yeah, the Warriors, I guess I'll talk about that. We did get Brandon Podziemski, I believe is his name. I'm just going to call the kid Pods.
Pods, I like that. It's a cool
Yeah,
nickname.
it is a cool nickname. That's one of the first things I said after he was drafted. Podz.
That'd be easy to type on Twitter 1,000 times.
Absolutely.
Once you reach your limit.
Absolutely.
Shout out Elon.
Yeah, Elon die something. He's probably going to send the government after me, but oh well.
Do not post this link to Twitter.
Yeah.
That'd be good publicity.
Yeah, it would be. Pods though, he's a kid from South Carolina who I think he averaged like 19,
Not
7.
South Carolina.
No, Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
Yeah. He averaged like 19, 7, and 6 or something last year. He was incredible for Santa Clara. Obviously didn't make the tournament out of the West Coast. No one makes it besides Gonzaga or St. Mary's. So, but he was really good. I mean, one of the first things he said after he got drafted was, "I plan on averaging a triple-double in the NBA at some point." So you love hearing that confidence from him. And it wasn't the pick I wanted at the time. I'm kind of seeing the vision a little bit more now after the dust has settled, I guess. I think he'll be a fine pick for the Warriors, but we'll see. You never know with rookies, so hopefully it's a hit. We'll see, though. And, yeah, he looks like he's going to be fun to root for, and he's very grateful to be a Warrior and to stick outside in the Bay where he knows the area and everything, and he'll have family get to watch him and stuff like that. But the pick that I'm very excited about is at number 57, Trace Jackson Davis from Indiana, who I wanted at 19. I wanted at 19 over Pods. We ended up getting him at 57 somehow, some way. I am just thrilled about that pick. We talked about him, I'm pretty sure, at length before the draft on the pod, talking about just how he's one of those guys he's one of those guys that's so good in college, but he's old or older. I think he's only like 21, 22 maybe.
And like we said, those guys that are like college legends almost and do so well in college become household names like Jaime Jaquez as well.
Yeah.
We talk about how
Jaime went really high. That was crazy.
The rebuilding teams don't want that.
No.
But the teams trying to contend do.
Denver drafted 3 guys, I think, that were 23 or older.
Yeah. I mean, and they just
won the championship.
So they're obviously trying to win another one, and they don't have time to develop somebody.
Yeah, and when you know
Miami
guys,
Heat, they don't need to develop nobody. They got Jaime, so that's why they did.
And when you know guys like Bruce Brown and Jeff Green might be on their way out, you want these older guys that can step
Jeff
in.
Green went to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense.
$6 million to be a vet. He's got his ring. Well, he has a couple rings, I think.
He won one in Boston, I'm pretty sure.
I think he won it in Boston and with Bron in Cleveland.
I'll look that up.
So he might have 3.
Cash out, probably.
Yeah, I mean, 6. He got 6 instead of 2.
Texas ain't got no income tax either.
Which that's something that's so crazy. I saw Tyrese Halliburton. So he's going to make $41 million that first year of his new deal. It's in Indiana, which I don't even think of as a big tax place. We can wait for Kyle for that. I bet he can give me the whole bracket for everything. Yeah, he's going to make.
No, that was his first ring.
Seriously,
Jeff Green's first ring.
Whoa, I definitely thought he got one in Cleveland. So he left Cleveland.
I'm gonna look up.
Did he came to Cleveland in 17, the year after they won, and then just lost to the Warriors twice?
I'm gonna look up a list because he played 3 different times for the Celtics in the early 2000s.
Wow,
2010s. I mean,
which he was there in 08. I thought maybe he came in 09.
08, he was in Seattle.
Okay, yeah,
he was there 11, 12 through 15. Which had him.
When did he go to the Cavs?
When did he go to the Cavs?
Yeah, 17 and 18.
17 and 18.
Okay, so he made the finals twice, just never won it.
Poor guy.
Yeah. So shout out to Jeff Green.
Good. He's been in Houston.
Awesome story, too, with the heart condition that he fought through right when he got drafted.
I don't even know nothing about that.
Yeah, they thought that he wouldn't be able to play.
Really?
He had like a heart surgery and everything.
Hey, there's the fan that fell off the thing.
Oh, he's living.
He's wearing a Blue Moon shirt and a fedora.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, speaking of the, I was going to mention Halliburton. $41 million to play in Indiana that first year. I think I saw someone say that he's only like going to pocket, which only here, $17 million of it.
That's ridiculous.
Out of 41.
How?
Because between taxes, paying your agent, paying the NBA PA.
NBA PAs, that's dumb. They shouldn't have to pay that. His agent fees are probably only like 3%, though.
Yeah, the agent was only like $1.2 million.
Yeah.
And then the NBA PA was like $4 million. The state taxes was like $10 million or something crazy. Like it's insane to think. In which that's something.
That's how everybody.
Yeah. With Todd Jerome, who just left the Warriors to sign with the Cavs, 2 years, $5 million. If he would have stayed with the Warriors, he would have got 1.9 with California taxes.
Yeah,
which is probably nothing. Mm-hmm. Once you cut that in half, he would probably make less than $1 million.
I thought California was tax free.
It's like the worst. I think just Florida and Texas are
Florida
tax free.
And Texas are the two. Okay, I thought California.
No,
was
like, and I'm pretty sure the Bay Area is like the worst area.
Oh, I would imagine.
So yeah, Todd Jerome getting 1.9 in San Francisco compared to $5 million in Cleveland is probably a big difference.
Yeah,
especially for a kid that has never made the money in the NBA. But yeah, speaking of the older guys in the NBA, I mean, in the draft that didn't get picked, you saw Drew Timme, who multiple time just legend, made great tournament runs with Gonzaga, didn't get drafted. Oscar
Morrison, really bad
Tshiebwe.
for him.
Oscar Tshiebwe
That shocked me.
left the draft. Left college after being the back-to-back rebounding champ and I believe National Player of the Year this year.
Nuh-uh.
Was it last year?
He might have won.
I thought he won it
He
once.
never won it.
Oh.
He probably won national
Still a great player. Probably SEC Player of the Year maybe at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He was great. Did not get drafted. I'm not even sure where he signed. Maybe the Thunder.
He's going to make a team, you would think.
Just because he can rebound, yeah.
Yeah.
He can't do much else, but still, you would think someone would have drafted him for be a Reggie Evans type. No one knows who that is.
That's 10 extra possessions a game.
Yeah.
If he's on your team.
Yeah. And then there was one more name that didn't get drafted. That was an older guy. I can't think. But yeah, it's very interesting to see
anywhere?
Who?
Timmy.
Maybe the Wolves. Maybe,
but
I'm sure he did. He had to have. Bucks. There you go. He looks like a Buck.
Looks like Dellavedova.
And then Tshiebwe went to the Pacers. Okay.
He'll make that team.
I don't know. The Pacers are good.
They're not good.
Oh, Sonogo from UConn, player
Yeah.
of the tournament. He didn't get drafted. He absolutely dominated the tournament. I think he averaged like 20 and 10.
Yeah, he was great.
Where did he go to?
That goes back to my biggest.
He went to the Bulls. But he's on a two-way
pride
contract,
with
so
him.
he'll actually make the team legitly.
I hate everything about drafting because of age.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Tshiebwe's also on a two-way contract. Timmy is not, though. So
Timmy shouldn't have been drafted, but those other two should have been.
Yeah. But I think that's enough for the draft. And then we'll move on to free agency real quick, kind of run through some of the big signings. Tipped off at 5 o'clock Thursday night. No, Friday night. And Draymond Green, I believe, signed at 5:01.
He was the first one, wasn't he?
Thankfully. I was in Nashville, and I let out a yes very loudly at a restaurant, and Chase was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Draymond Green's back." He said, "Was there ever a chance he left?" I said, "I don't think so,
Nope.
but it feels good."
Did they get it? Was that an NIL deal that he got? It sounded kind of
I don't know.
The word it's about with the agent
under the
and
table.
stuff.
Yeah.
Clay, I asked Clay about that. Like, why are they including the agent in these tweets that saying that Draymond Green and CEO of Clutch Enterprise,
Clutch propaganda,
that Rich Paul also signed? No, Rich Paul didn't sign nowhere. His client signed. He's gonna get his money. Don't worry. Like,
Rich Paul's made a lot of money.
Oh, absolutely. He can thank
And it's
LeBron
so crazy.
James.
It's so crazy.
He has no right to be making that money. He's making that money because he knew LeBron James.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, that is the only reason he is making that money.
But yeah, Draymond did sign back with the Warriors, 4 years, $100 million. There were talks a week ago that he was going to be looking for 3 years for $100 million. And I'd said from the jump I was expecting 3 for 70 to 80. So looking in the 25 a year range, that's where we ended up getting him.
Well, didn't he turn down the $27 million?
Yeah, turned down a $27 million player option, and this year he's only going to make 22. So took a $5 million pay cut. Very excited about that.
He wanted that stability, though. He wanted.
Well, I was going to say, is the player option, is that just a 1 year deal? How did that contract work?
Yeah, that player option, he would have opted into it this year
and
and then been a free agent next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just wanted that stability to say, I'm here for the rest of my career.
Yeah, well, and the fourth year of this, which I haven't seen the actual terms, probably is around 25, 27 maybe. It's a player option, I do believe.
So 3 and an option.
Yeah, I think it's a player option. So that'll give him the chance. He has already said that he only planned on playing 3 more years. So given at that point, maybe he wants to play 1 more, and it'll probably all determine what Steph and Clay are looking like at the team at that point.
Because they both have 3 left?
No, Clay's got 1 left, but he'll re-sign. Steph's got 3 left.
Okay.
That's why everyone was thinking he'd sign for 3. And we just try to pair everything up to end then and let it kind of be a full reset if we need to.
Yeah.
But glad to have him back. As I was talking about, it's just we might not win the championship, but I'm just glad I get to watch Steph, Clay, and Dre for at least one more year. Hopefully for 3 more years at the minimum. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to believe that this team can win it all, and I'm going to say it come October whenever we do a preview. I'm going to say Warriors for the championship. I'll probably bet it. I'll probably do everything I can. But even if we don't, I'll get to watch them one more time, and that just makes me happy. And with Damian Lillard's news of leaving the Blazers, they're the 3 longest tenured guys in the NBA, all on the same team. So, last of a dying breed. They're special.
You'll never see it again.
Probably not.
Except from Wemby probably get out.
Giannis and Jokic.
Jokic more than Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis and Jokic are guys that will. I think they're the next 2 up actually on the list. I'm pretty sure Giannis is. Besides them 2, though, Giannis, Jokic,
Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum probably.
Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of guys that actually might make the whole run though, as a member of that team. I honestly don't see Jokic leaving. Jokic would just retire.
Like next year.
Yeah, maybe.
Go back to his horses.
Yeah, I mean, then Wemby, you would expect that to.
That just looks like he'll pan out.
Yeah. Joel Embiid. There's already rumors of him being on the way out, maybe.
Bradley Beal left. Damian Lillard left. Giannis. Then Embiid. Marcus Smart left.
Smart.
Yeah,
wow.
dude. Jokic.
Yeah, I mean.
Dwight Powell for the Mavericks.
He signed back for 4 more, I think.
Yeah.
3 more.
Dude sucks.
Mm-hmm. He indeed does. But yeah, the NBA it's a ever-changing league. It's hard to keep up with if you're the casual fan, just to know some of these guys and who they are and where they are.
I'll tell you what's the hardest thing. Understanding what's a good contract and what's a bad contract, as far as like
for players,
like saying, "Oh my God, look how much money he made."
Yeah,
like the Reeves kid, 4 years, $56 million. The little bit that I've seen of him, I've thought, okay, that's probably overpaying for him. In my opinion, just from the little bit I saw and seeing what he does, but I don't understand. I understand. I just don't know and have my mind wrapped around like the salary cap era and junk.
Yeah.
And like what's the salary cap? And like you said, that's under what he should really be paid.
Well, and something I never even connected until I'm looking at this graphic. He got $2 more million than Herb Jones. Do you think him and Herb are the same level of player? Austin Reeves was their legit third option for that.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Reeves is more of a scoring threat, but Herb will lock down your best player.
Yeah, it just felt like like Herb kind of took a step back this year.
Yeah, he didn't develop the way they thought that he did, but his contract that they just gave him is them betting on him developing.
Yeah.
But he also got banged up a couple of times in the season too, and he's just not going to be a scorer. He is there to lock somebody down.
Yeah.
And if he does that, he's worth $11 million a year.
With Reeves though, I think he could have been maxed out at 4 for 100 if some other team offered up, and no team did it. So he ended up getting his max that he could from the Lakers because he was an undrafted guy and all that stuff. So that all those stipulations come into play, which was 4 years, $56 million.
This is what's going to be funny to me, Clay. So he basically re-signed for stupid cheap, in my opinion, because LeBron
probably
wanted him
half
to,
of his contract.
Because LeBron wanted him to,
and then LeBron's going after next year.
LeBron's leaving after this year.
Yeah.
So
he's going to be
how stupid are you?
And you got California taxes on that.
Yeah, like that dude really just like screwed himself out of a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean he's still going to make probably $30 million out of that.
He's undrafted, so honestly, deep down, he really probably ain't that good. He's just overperforming right now.
He's a good player. He should have
cashed out.
He should be paid on the level of Jordan Poole, Anthony Simons, Tyler Hero. He's in that brand of player.
But those guys, they cashed out.
They all got 4 for 100.
He didn't do that.
He got 4 for 56.
He's stupid.
Yeah.
He's stupid, man.
It's interesting. Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh next year at this time whenever we're like, "Where's LeBron going?"
Well, you've also got the aspect of he is an undrafted guy. This is the team that gave him the shot.
Oh, screw that!
I mean, that's something
nobody
that go into play.
Gave him a shot.
It's something that can go into play. They got him right after the the draft. They signed him immediately.
Yeah, well, if I'm undrafted,
Cashing out.
If I'm undrafted and I have the run of my career late in the season like he just did, like you said, being the third best option on a LeBron James team, my butt is going
on a LeBron James and Anthony Davis team.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to find the money ASAP.
Yeah. I mean, another contract that probably jumps out to the casual fan, Desmond Bain. 5 years, $205 million.
What is that, Clay? Explain that to me. That's $41 million a year.
I saw an interesting way to look at this from someone.
Well, he has screwed me and you out of many a 3-point parlay.
Yeah.
Being the only man.
He's a good player. An interesting way that I saw someone put this was, instead of looking at it as $41 million a year, look at it as, and I'm not sure the exact number on this, 20% or 25% of the cap. So pretty much saying he's a fourth of your team, which isn't that crazy of an idea for him to be that.
Well, 20%'s a fifth.
Yeah, it's either 20 or 25%. He's either a fifth or a fourth of your team in terms of money.
What's Triple J making?
Pretty much that, maybe a little bit more.
I
mean, he's your third option. Ja's making.
So what's Ja making? I don't even know.
Probably that LaMelo contract, maybe 5 for $260. They're all making 40 plus, so something like that.
Sabonis got his payday.
Yeah, they're all making 40 plus.
That's just
quick run through though. Just some of the big contracts. My God, Jeremy Grant.
The cap, does that go up every offseason?
It goes up in small bits every offseason.
So it'll probably go up next year.
I think next year is a TV deal year.
That's gonna make it go up even more.
Either next year.
You remember the Timothy Mozgov bump?
2016
got paid crazy.
Timothy Mozgov, Bismack Biyombo, Luol Deng.
Oh yeah, all went to Lakers.
Bismack did.
2 of them did.
Yeah. Mozgov and Deng signed 4 for $64. That was the main deal that year. I believe Miles Plumlee got a big deal that year.
He did. Speaking of Plumlee, Marshall still ain't signed.
Mason.
That one. Mason. Right. Marshall's in the military. Marshall's overseas right now.
Yeah.
7 feet tall, Bill. He had to have a special letter signed by Obama because he was the president at the time to allow him to serve in the active military because there's a height restriction.
Well, David Robinson played for, he was at Navy.
He was in the Navy.
Yeah.
And he had to do the same thing.
Yeah. Just quick run through some of the bigger contracts or more notable names. Jeremy Grant, 5 years, $160 to the Blazers.
Comical.
He's not backing out of that.
The Blazers aren't backing out.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
If they did back out, it'd make them look really crappy.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I hear Kyle.
Kyle has shown up.
That's a lot of money for a team that is going to be trading. Going to be trading Dame? I don't think so. The Bucks, Chris Middleton came back, as well as Brook Lopez, both on pretty lucrative deals. The Bulls, is that the right word there?
Lucrative is what Jeremy Grant got.
I mean, Middleton and Brook got their money.
Yeah, but Middleton took a pay cut.
3 for 102. Though. I mean, it's still it's good money.
Okay.
And 2 for 48 for Brook. So, Vucevic, Kobe White, Javon Carter to the Bulls. Javon Carter's a good pickup there. Cavs brought in Max Strus for that $464 deal. A lot of money for that man.
Shout out Georges.
Yeah, Georges Niang, 3 for 26, still on that from the division. It's an interesting team up there in Cleveland. They did get off of Chetty Osman's deal as well, so Georges will get full playing time there. And I'm assuming Max Strus comes off the bench for $16 million a year. That's the state of the NBA today. Is there's just so much money to throw around. The Celtics did get the Kristaps Porzingis deal done.
That was the first big move, right?
It happened right after our podcast, our preview. Yeah. He ended up signing 2 for $60. Russell Westbrook back to the Clippers, 2 for $8. Very cheap there. Regardless of what you think of him as a player, my God, $4 million a year is just insane. Kyle is in the building.
What up?
He is here.
There he is.
The long-lost son.
Kyle.
Grizzlies, as we mentioned, Desmond Bain. They did bring in Derrick Rose as well. Very cool going back to Memphis. where he played his college ball.
Did Kyle grab your ball?
Whoa.
Just one.
Hey,
He's not going to mess with that hole back there. That's a hand-me-down from Dwayne Mitchell. Yeah.
Sponsor of the show.
You are now on mic. You were muted. You're good. Yeah, the chair game is updated. Peyton just brings a chair like every time he comes, it feels like.
It does.
Yeah.
Strong work, Peyton.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Some other deals just to wrap this up. LaMelo Ball, 5 years, $260 to the Hornets. Big time extension there. Jordan Clarkson went back to the Jazz, 3 for $55. Pretty good deal there. Jazz have a very underrated team, but that West is so tough they still might not make the playoffs. The Kings freed up all that money to bring back all their guys, which you can't blame them. They were a great team last year. Sabonis, big money. HB back. Trey Lyles. Then they brought in this Sasha Vezenkov.
He's supposed to be the real deal.
Yeah, supposed to be a really good shooter from overseas. 3 years, $20 million.
Why didn't he enter the NBA draft?
He did like 10 years ago.
Oh, God.
He's like 27.
He's probably one of them 76ers that had the right.
Yeah, he's been around. Like, people have been waiting on him to come. And there's another guy that signed with the Thunder.
Yep.
Yeah, Vasilij Michik. 3 for.
That was beautiful, Clay.
Yeah.
They gave Tyrese Halliburton $205.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
No, that's nothing. He's actually good.
I know he's good, but
look at the Grizzlies.
How much did LaMelo get?
2 for 6. Yeah, 5 for 260. Okay. I think he made an All NBA team or something. I don't know.
Desmond Bain 205 for 5 years. You could pick Desmond Bain out of a lineup, could you?
Who?
I know I can't.
Desmond Bain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the bowed up guy, right?
Yeah, he has short arms.
Yeah.
very very small wingspan.
Oh.
Like a 30, he has like a 33 wingspan.
He's a stocky fella.
They call him
T-Rex.
They do.
So who would you rather have? Would you if you're building a team?
If you're building a team, Halliburton.
Halliburton's legit.
But I mean, Bain, your third option making $40 million sounds insane 10 years ago, but today it's not that crazy.
Shout out to Papa Ball, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He was right.
Where's he at?
The dad?
Yeah.
He just stays out of it.
Living life.
Good
yeah.
for him.
I think they killed him and stuffed him in a closet somewhere.
I think he was like, my job is done. Let me sit back on my investments and let them pay.
Yeah, like, good for him, you know. It sucks that Lonzo can't walk or climb stairs or something. But
and LiAngelo's in jail. No, he's not.
But he should be in jail.
Chinese prison.
Yeah.
The Knicks brought in Dante DiVincenzo to complete the Villanova trifecta. Yep. They got Josh Hart. They have Jalen Brunson, and Dante's there for 4 for 50, which is just crazy because I thought he was coming back to the Warriors, or not thought. I had about a 30% chance that he would come back for $4 million this year, and he's getting 12 a year now. The Lakers pretty much brought back the whole team, then brought in Gabe Vincent on a deal that no one expected, 3 for 33. Torian Prince, very good signing there, 1 for 4.5, and then some.
Any relation to Tayshaun?
No.
Is that his kid?
No, dude, they
totally different skin tones.
I was about to say,
yeah,
it's night and day.
Tayshaun's my skin tone.
Yeah. Torian is I would say D Rose, but you don't know D Rose.
Yeah, he's got the dreads too.
I know D Rose.
My D Rose?
No, not the NBA's D Rose.
Derek. Yeah, this dude I went to school with.
And then they had some reclamation projects, I guess you could say, with Cam Reddish and Jackson Hayes, try to get their careers going.
Reddish sucks.
Yeah,
Hayes sucks.
I saw
pretty much.
Kevin Love signed enough to pay his property taxes from year to year.
Here we go. Told you about some taxes. Kyle, what's the taxes? What's the biggest taxes in America? Which states are the biggest?
The worst.
California.
There we go.
New York.
Probably.
Yeah.
Washington State.
What about Indiana? Is it a big place?
It's Midwest. I wouldn't think so.
Because Tyrese Halliburton's going to make $41 a year. Mm-hmm. After his taxes and some NBA fees and stuff like that, it's going to get down to about 17.
Jeez.
It's $24 million.
Which is still a lot of money, but
yeah, but that's still it's not fair.
What about Ohio?
Ohio's pretty blue.
So they're I don't know. Good.
Well, I know it means
good
liberal.
taxes or bad taxes?
Bad taxes.
Okay. Because Ty Jerome left the Warriors for them to make 4.6 over 2 years.
They're not top 10
Who?
in taxes. Ohio,
Texas, and Florida, baby.
New
That's where we
York.
wanna be.
New York is top. Hawaii is second. Maine is third. Vermont is fourth.
No, we're talking about NBA states though.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to be in the state.
the main what's the G League team
New
there?
Jersey,
The main Iron
Eubanks?
Claws or something like that. Something weird.
Minnesota.
I think if I was an NBA player, I'd have written in my contract that my team would pay my tax for me.
There you go.
That'd be illegal. It's tax evasion, ain't it?
I'm pretty sure Kyrie's tried it all, probably.
Hey, he's getting what he wants.
But he's going to Texas though, so.
He was always meant for Texas.
Yeah. 3 for 126 for Kyrie. Signed relatively quickly too. There was some rumors that he was going to go get some meetings with the Suns,
to develop a market for himself, and then like I was watching ESPN. I was watching Richard Jefferson them the other day, and they were saying, yeah, he's supposed to have some meetings with these people and these people just to basically set a market for himself. And then like an hour later, he
signed very quickly.
Seth Curry is only worth 4.6 a year.
Yeah, I think he's kind of just trying to contend somewhere.
Okay.
He could probably cash out and be on a worse team,
I
but
would think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's he's a solid shooter still.
You want him to come to the whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I want him every year just because I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want Seth and Steph together?
Yeah. Hey, shout out Dante Exum.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, resurgence right here.
Where did he play at? What did they say?
What
country?
He came from Australia originally.
I don't even know
yeah,
who he is.
but
he got drafted by the Jazz.
5th overall.
Top 10, top 5, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then only lasted a couple of years. He couldn't shoot. He was a great ball handler. Like he's basically Ben Simmons, but better.
And not as big. Yeah.
Not as
It's
large.
like 6'7".
But he had that game like type of style. And
he's been playing
he fell out
overseas
the
somewhere.
league. I think he got some trouble too over there, wherever he was.
Maybe.
Schroeder got $13 million a year.
Yeah, Schroeder's going to be starting in Toronto.
See, what do these contracts look like to you? I was talking about this beforehand. It looks like a lot of money, don't it, for some like average players?
For some, it does, and then for others, it's like one role player over here's got like $26 million, and the other role player's got like $9 million. It's like what?
See, that's what I was saying. Like the average fan or the casual fan, like this money don't seem like the Desmond Bain stuff.
I mean, freaking DiVincenzo got 50.
Yeah, like he barely played for the Warriors last year. Like, he was not good.
Started.
Clay, you complained all the time.
Not good.
He
started 30 games for us. He had a terrible playoffs.
Is he 5 times better than Seth Curry?
He does more. Seth
plays
will.
defense.
If Seth can't shoot, then he's not going to be on the floor.
Gotcha.
Dante can.
He's starting for them.
Who? Dante?
Yeah.
Probably not.
$6
They
million.
got quickly.
Depending on what they do with R.J. Barrett, probably.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh, look at your boy at the top of the Lakers list, Austin Reeves.
Yeah. Didn't get enough there. How about this? I'll go through and I'll say some things. I'll pick a couple out that I think are high, a couple that I think are low, just to get y'all some ideas.
And do we have to pick?
That's a good idea. I'll say the name, and then y'all say if it's high or low, and then I'll say what I think it is from the NBA perspective.
That's the thing. Like NFL, people don't make this kind of money because you got 53 people you got to pay. In baseball, it don't matter because it's all there ain't no cap.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Let's see.
That's for the kids out
the
there.
youngins.
No cap. Let's go. It's hard to pick here.
Go ahead and do Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, start Dylan Brooks.
Overpaid.
4 for 80.
Score. Overpaid.
4 for 80.
He's getting paid $20 million to play defense.
Is he that good at defense? Is he all?
Yeah, he's
NBA
legit.
all
He's
defense?
legit. Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad of a contract. As bad as the media thinks it is.
Oh, JJ Redditt thinks it's a
yeah.
phenomenal
JJ actually did come out and say that he
If
thinks
JJ
it's
thinks
good.
it's good, I'm good. With
That's kind of how I am.
Yeah,
he knows way more basketball than I ever.
I mean, hey,
what the big negative to Dylan Brooks is
he's Dylan Brooks.
He talks a little bit too much, and
he
shoots too much. If you can get him to,
he won't be allowed to shoot the ball down there.
If you can get him to not shoot 10 threes a game and to just not
If you
piss off
don't
those
shoot
teams' best
it, you
player.
can't make it.
That's true.
Shooters
That's
shoot.
true.
Well,
Yeah,
I thought
shooters
he was a
shoot.
defensive
Van
player,
Vliet and Jalen Green will be shooting the ball plenty.
Yeah, and Ime Udoka's going to settle that down. I mean, he's a good coach. He can.
I forgot he went there.
Yeah, he can make it happen.
Forgot he went there.
It ain't Steven Silas there anymore. If Steven Silas was there, this is a bad contract.
Yeah.
With Udoka, he can make it
He's
work.
got some stroke to his game.
Yep, he made Marcus Smart stay level-headed. I mean, he wasn't in the news for a couple years.
Remember that time he punched somebody at Oklahoma
against
State?
Tech. Tech was playing him,
Remember
right?
that?
Or did Tech play him like the next week?
They played him that year.
Yeah.
Give me
but
another one.
I like the Brooks contract. He's a really good defender. If he can get that, if he can stop shooting the games where he has 2 threes on 10 attempts and get that down to maybe 1 on 5, he'll be a lot better of a player. And I think he's something that the Rockets needed. They needed that aggression, someone that can just be a tough-nosed defender.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
I mean, they can roll out a lineup of him, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith, Jock Landale, be really good defensively. They're going to be a very interesting team in a ridiculously loaded West.
It's time to see if Van Vliet can be the star that people think he can.
Yeah. Let me see.
One more.
How about D'Angelo Russell? 2 for 37.
I already know your answer on that. That's not fair. I know you think it's
2
a
for
bad
37.
deal.
I mean, I do think it's a bad deal.
You say he's a bad player.
He is a bad player. I think he's more of a $10 million guy instead of a, 18, almost 17. I don't think, especially bringing in Gabe Vincent, who now you're forcing to be on the bench. You bring back Reeves, who is kind of your combo guard there. I think D'Lo should have just been on the way out, and you save yourself some money because they're going to be in the tax now almost exclusively because of D'Lo, or even further into the tax. So now every dollar you spend is worth $7, and you're paying D'Lo instead of 17. What's 17 times 7, Chance?
17 times 7.
Like 120?
119.
So you're paying D'Angelo Russell about $119 million this year.
Jeez.
Or not? You're paying him 17, but what you're paying for him to be on your team is about 120.
Yeah, that's a bad deal.
Yeah, I mean that's how you have to look at it. And I mean that's something with the Warriors is like part of the Jordan Poole situation. We were going to have to pay him 25 this year for the first year of that 4-year deal. 25 times 7 is what? 250?
25 times
225? 275?
25 times 7?
Yeah.
That'd be 275.
275. So that would have been Jordan Poole's worth to our team. 275.
Okay.
That's why it's so important to go down even $3 million on a contract. Draymond leaving $5 million in the air, I guess you could say, from going down from 27 to 22 on his contract this year, saves us over $40 million. That's why it's so important for that stuff. Any other contracts that are just crazy? Jalen McDaniels to the Raptors, I think that's a little bit low. 2 for 9.3. He's a very good fit for that team. I think he's a Raptor. He's one of those just long, lanky guys that the Raptors will turn into a very good player, and he'll cash out. Suns signed about every random role player you could think of, but not the big name ones. Very interesting there. Drew Eubanks, Damian Lee went back. Keita Bates-Diop, who might be a starter there at the 3. Chimezi Metu, I like that signing. Yuta Watanabe, a Japanese guy who shoots about 44% from 3.
There's another Japanese guy in the league?
Yep, Yuta Watanabe, and he actually looks Japanese. Yeah.
I like Hachimura.
Yeah.
That's the name.
Yeah. He can't really do anything besides shoot, but he can shoot it really well.
Watanabe.
Kyle Kuzma went back to the Wizards, very unexpected.
Kuzma.
Sorry.
I'm Japanese.
Kyle can do this.
I'm Japanese. I can crack these jokes.
4 years, 102 for Kuzma. Back with the Wizards. I'm very excited to watch the Wizards. Jordan Poole, Kyle Kuzma, Denny Avdija, Corey Kispert, Daniel Gafford. They got a very fun team. Bilal, whatever, from Wemby's team that they drafted. Yeah, the Wizards are going to be fun. They're not going to be good, but they're going to be fun. They're going to put up some points. How about last one I'll talk about, Patrick Beverley, 1 for 3.2 to the Sixers. I mean, that probably has something to do with the Daryl Morey connection there, bringing in the guy like him and P.J. Tucker to bring in some toughness. Now, what do they do with James Harden? Apparently, he's on the way out, but we'll see about that.
That's really died down a little bit.
It has. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, honestly, if in a week or so, if we see it kind of be the Kyrie of last year where it was Kyrie's all the way out, Kyrie meets with the Nets, and Kyrie's bought back in to finish his contract. Yeah, Kyrie ended up getting traded, but oh well. But, yeah, the Sixers, who knows what's going to happen with them. It's going to be interesting to see. Also, that's very cool for Patrick Bev with Roan from Barstool being a big Phillies fan, big Philly sports fan. Yeah, so that podcast will be even more interesting than it already is. They do some really good stuff there. So check out the Pat Bev pod. I think that's it, though. I've named off a little bit too much. So Eric Gordon to the Suns as well. That's not on this picture. Anything else there, Chance, you can think of?
I've got nothing. The Pelicans signed Cody Zeller.
Yeah,
which is
that's
an
fun.
Joke. But.
Warriors made their first non-Dre signing about an hour ago. Corey Joseph, I'm happy for that. Third ball handler for us. What you got, Bill?
They were showing this guy's release, how close it is to
like
the dirt.
Rogers.
Check it out.
Oh, Kyle, you haven't seen this yet. Look at this man.
Who the heck is that?
What position do you think he plays on the football field?
Middle linebacker?
Quarterback.
How far can he throw the ball? He doesn't have any.
And you see that's Arch Manning on the right.
Yeah, this is Arch over here. This is the quarterback room at Texas.
Dang, Arch has gotten big.
Yeah, he's on steroids.
The Mannings prefer
allegedly.
HGH.
HGH.
Okay? They prefer HGH.
Yeah, but that's a quarterback over there.
Yeah, I think
large man, 6'5", 235. It says. Yeah, he could play D end.
Yeah, that's probably where he is going to play.
Tight end.
Yeah.
Ooh, tight end.
Yeah.
Ooh. But yeah, let's.
That's a big quarterback room.
It is.
And surprisingly, Arch is about like the third biggest dude in there.
Look,
well, their starter over here.
Look how good he looks. Like he's put on some weight, man.
Their starters over here, who looks probably the scrawniest of them all.
I mean, I know the Mannings were never known for being like.
Yeah.
But dude, they're purebreds. I mean, like.
Well, he's got a 6-pack.
And Cooper was the best.
He would have been. Yeah.
They always say that about the.
Well, he definitely had the best hair game.
He was probably the most athletic. Eli was pretty athletic though. Eli dunked pretty easy. Peyton couldn't jump. Peyton was kind of awkward on his feet, but
audible.
Yeah.
Omaha.
I mean, anybody 6'6" should dunk. Okay,
Yeah.
that doesn't. The dunk's not really a thing, right?
Before we
I could
move
get the bottom
on,
of the rim at like 5'6" when I was in 8th grade.
Oh.
So if you're 6'6", you should be able to dunk.
before we move on to MLB, Bill, do we have any update on Saudi Arabia?
Oh yeah,
it's like we have a bombing
PGA,
or something.
Yeah, we hadn't talked about the
Live look in.
PGA and Live.
Because none of us understand that
Yeah.
junk.
But yeah, I hate that Peyton's not here, so we can't talk about
there?
that. They're about 8 hours ahead.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can mention with the OJ world of Saudi Arabia?
Well, I was going to say, the talking about sports.
Oh yeah,
we
like to do that.
I wanted to keep it sports.
So no Naked Gun reference here.
A few years ago, there was a big controversy that when one of the I think it was Newcastle United, a European soccer team, was bought out by a Saudi interest. Let's say.
Okay. Very similar to Live.
And they say that it was a takeover by a Saudi-based group with ties to Kim Kardashian.
Oh. Why does the Saudi group have ties to Kim Kardashian?
Don't know why, but you know,
random.
Well, you know the prince, the Saudi prince, allegedly said he'd pay $10 million to sleep with Kim Kardashian.
Whoa.
He didn't have to pay that much.
So, but anyway, yeah, Kim Kardashian was linked to this Saudi group taking over the soccer team.
Is there any connection with Kim Kardashian to OJ?
Well, you know, her dad was a member of the Dream Team.
The Dream Team.
That defended OJ.
Yep.
And, you know, where the people found him not guilty. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Cochran.
What were the Dream Team guys?
I love the term Dream Team.
What were the Dream Team guys?
It cracks me up.
Yesterday when I was driving home, I was listening to a song and one of them was mentioned. And I know the name now because
Robert Shapiro, F. Lee Bailey, Johnny Cochran,
Johnny Cochran,
Barry Sheck.
Dude. What other pot are you going to
Judge.
How do you spell Johnny Cochran?
JOHNNIE.
Good God.
COCK.
Clay, he's on baseball for ESPN right now. Paul Skeen.
Holy crap.
They got him everywhere.
I think it was Johnny
He
Cochran.
needs to be drafted by the Pirates, so we don't have to see him in Washington in a year.
Speaking of Pirates, we ought to do are we doing the Dirty Five?
That's last. Yeah, we're going to do MLB real quick since it's the halfway point.
Get that going, Chance.
The Braves are the best team in baseball, and it's not even particularly close.
Okay.
No. Well,
World Series goes through Atlanta.
15 in the last 16? Or
17 out of 18 games.
17 out of 18. Jeez.
2 separate 8-game winning streaks. We're pretty freaking good.
17 out of our last 18?
Yeah.
Okay, it's July 2nd. Pump the brakes, guys.
You're just saying that because the Astros are not doing well.
Yeah, where's the Astros at? Second place?
Look, we knew we had injuries, and I told you it would be June before we actually started winning any games. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the implosion in Dallas.
Oh, it's
to
gonna
occur.
happen.
I mean, they've already lost to Grom, and they've been doing well without him.
Yeah, but Corey Seager's due a hamstring injury.
Oh yeah,
and he's always due a good little IL stint, and then they got Aroldis Chapman. He'll probably beat somebody, so you're probably okay as far as that's concerned. But yeah.
And I do want to mention that we had the perfect game thrown. The other night.
Shout out Severino.
Oh crap! Yeah, I forgot about that.
There should be an asterisk in it because he did throw it against the A's.
Hey.
Right.
The A's beat us twice. The A's beat the best team in baseball twice.
Kryptonite.
Therefore, if the Braves win the World Series this year, there'll be an asterisk.
Oh, okay.
We're beaten by A's twice.
Have the Astros not lost to the A's?
No, not in the last 2 years. I will say that the Astros have taken 2 out of 3 from the Rangers this series, and play again tomorrow night. So.
Oh, that wasn't a joke. Y'all are 6-0 against them this year. In May as well, and I think that's when we played them. I think we played them in end of May.
Yeah, we didn't do well in Oakland.
That was just
it's early.
Yeah.
It's
so
early.
we had a delayed flight.
We just returned the favor for all the players they gave us.
Yeah,
yes.
the A's went. The A's played
and
Astros.
for taking Pache off our hands.
The Astros. They played the Astros, Mariners, Astros, Braves. They lost every game against the Astros and Mariners, and then beat the Braves 2 out of 3, and then lost 3 straight to the Marlins right after that. Yeah, that's baseball.
Gotta love it.
But yeah, the MLB is at the halfway point officially, or a little bit over it now.
I got something to say real quick.
All right.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is not the best player in baseball.
Shohei Ohtani is.
Shohei Ohtani is the best player in baseball.
Whoa.
It's not even close.
Whoa.
I have been saying for 2 years now that I need to see it happen for 3.
Ohtani-san!
Ohtani has a chance to go down as the best baseball player to ever walk the face.
Nah.
And
he's got to do it for a long time.
He does, and I don't think he can, but he has a shot.
Is him being on a semi-winning team changing your perspective this year?
This is
yes. It's actually leading to wins this year, but they still lose most of the time.
I mean, they're 45 and 41.
Yeah, well, they
2 games back of the Astros.
That is true.
And the thing is, he's carrying them.
But the Angels were eliminated from playoff contention in early October. I mean, early. No, when was the World Baseball Classic?
Oh, that was in March.
Early March. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes. So whenever Trout got struck out by Ohtani, they were
well,
eliminated.
yeah, Trout's humiliation is carried over into the season,
and he's having his worst year. He's only batting .260. His OPS is only .859.
Only 859.
Only 8.
He only has 18 homers.
Yeah.
He only has a 2.8 WAR.
Yeah,
Now Ohtani
is doing.
Ohtani has a 3.9 WAR as a batter,
That's
and a 2.7 WAR as a pitcher.
That'd be a 6.6 combined.
Above average.
That's well above average.
He's 7-3.
Dude, he's got 127 strikeouts. 127. Strider has 155.
He's 12 Ks
he's
per
probably
9.
top 10 in the MLB in strikeouts.
12
right now.
Ks per 9. 3.02 ERA. 1.04 WHIP.
Nobody's ever seen this.
I think if the culture around baseball was different, and I think it will change a little bit because of Ohtani, you would see more batters pitching. But I don't think, even if we allowed pitchers to hit, they wouldn't be this good at hitting the ball.
No, nobody would be able to hit and then go throw 99 like he does.
Dude, he hits the ball so hard.
And
He
so
hit one,
far.
495 the other night?
493.
That ball didn't go that far.
It didn't look like 493, I'll say that, but he hit it far. He hits the ball hard. Not as hard as Ronnie, but he hits the ball hard.
Oh, another interesting thing, most at-bats on the Angels.
Yeah.
He has 324. Trout's second with 300. So
He's been hurt already.
yeah, but that's showing the durability of Ohtani, which has been a big question mark in the past.
He
11 stolen bases, leading the team. Batting .306, 390 OBP, over 1,000 OPS.
How many strikeouts is that? 84?
84 strikeouts.
One per game, that's not bad.
Yeah, literally one per game. 5 triples. 31 homers.
Hey, Matt Olson has 2 triples.
He does.
Almost got a third today.
Ohtani's pretty good. He's a team leader for every stat, pretty much.
Every stat.
Offensively.
I will say this: his OBP's really low.
390.
That's low.
Leading the team.
His batting average is 306. So how many walks?
If we
does he
could
have,
just
like
figure out how to get him
45.
if we can just get him some saves,
Yeah, that's it.
that'd be the only thing.
So the games where he doesn't start, and he starts saving. So he's a starter for 1 game, closer for 4. That's it.
You know, just limit him.
Or
to,
maybe in the games he's not pitching, he can catch.
There you go.
There you go.
That's
Gun
it.
down some dudes at second. Yeah. What was pop time would be? Probably like a 1.8.
1.8.
Probably something stupid.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
He's the best player.
I'd rather have Ronnie.
I would rather have Ronnie as well, but he is the best player in baseball. And I pray he does not go to the Mets.
He's going to the Dodgers.
People,
Dodgers are about to pay. Did y'all see the report that
people are thinking he's coming to us?
No, they're not.
People are thinking
They're
he's
not.
coming.
We ain't
to
got
us.
money.
People are
I'm
thinking.
telling you, San Francisco,
I'm fine with San Francisco. I would rather him go to San Francisco.
Big Asian
I don't
community.
want him.
big Asian community.
I don't want him.
Big Asian community.
Kyle shows up and just drops straight Japanese references.
Well, you know
all that.
the
slurs
problem
over
is
here.
though. I've been watching Bobby Lee lately, and they make all kinds of Asian jokes on there.
And Rush Hour.
Yeah,
Hey, I
because I'm
laughed
Asian,
at my
I'm
first Theo Von joke the other day.
Yeah, which one?
First one. I can't say it on there. It's very offensive. I thought I was like, Kyle would be proud of me right now for laughing at him.
I'm liking him. He's all right. He's pretty good.
He's not as good as Matt Rife.
I don't know. I don't see him on my TikTok really.
Matt Rife is elite.
Theo gets points just from being from Covington, Louisiana.
Yeah.
I went to nursing school with a guy
Home of
from
Hambone.
Covington.
Braves have the 5th oldest NL roster.
Yeah, probably so.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, we feel like a young
I
team.
think it's Uncle Charlie.
And Jesse.
And Uncle Jesse.
Yeah,
Uncle
dropping
Charlie
up the
and Uncle
numbers.
Jesse, yeah.
Oh, hey, the
Colin
Astros.
McHugh.
The Astros
Kevin
gave Verlander his ring the other night,
How'd that
Oh
go?
yeah, and then
and whooped his butt.
I'm about to say didn't beat him, right?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for that.
Thanks.
How far out are the Mets right now?
I think 18 games back.
They started, Bill, listen to this. The Mets started June
19, my bad.
3.5 back of us, Bill. 3.5 back of first place in the East.
Or
They
19.
finished
Oh.
18.5 out. after the month of
Yikes.
June.
Dude, how about Aaron Judge's year so far that like nobody's talking about?
Well, because he's hurt now, but he was hurt at the beginning of the season too. He came back and went on a tear.
Oh, I've already
got hurt
seen. I've
again.
seen plenty of New York media say that he's the most valuable player in baseball
They've lost their everlasting mind.
because the Yankees kind of suck without him.
Yeah, that's that LeBron James crap.
There's a guy I missed right there.
Old Jockey Poo.
Yeah.
How are the Giants? Have they fell off the
Nope.
face of the earth yet?
I think they're like,
They're
yeah,
in second. Crap.
same record as the Dodgers, 46 and 37.
Did we ever hear anything about Luke Jackson?
I don't know. Let me look.
Might be having Tommy John again.
15-day IL, so it's not 60.
They probably get MRIs.
Lower back tightness. That's good.
Probably slept on a bad mattress.
You can deal with that.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the rankings. The Rays are still playing well, but they've hit a rough patch here recently. I
think they lost to the Royals today.
No, the Mariners.
Oh, yeah.
I think they lost. The
Royals beat the
series
Dodgers today. That's what it was.
Yeah. Orioles are still playing well. The whole
We'll get the battle of the best in a couple days.
Did y'all see that?
got hit in the nuts.
Jock got hit on the elbow, ricocheted off his elbow, and hit the catcher in the.
He is going through it right now.
That's great.
Reed is not gonna like that. The whole AL
next
East,
weekend though we play them, right?
Yes, right before the break. The whole AL East right now is over 500.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
That's really impressive.
And the whole AL Central is under 500.
Well, there it is.
So the Red Sox would be in first in the Central,
That is correct.
but now they're in fifth. In the
Instead they're in
East.
last.
I mean, the West is almost like that if you just count out the A's,
Yeah.
who were 23 and 63.
Hey, they had a good June though.
Yeah,
They won like
yeah.
8 ball games.
They weren't the worst team in baseball.
They won 8 games.
Man, it's good when the Braves have 2 separate 8-game winning streaks in the month.
And then a 7.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we like won 8, lost 1, won 7, lost 1, won 7. I think so.
It's been something crazy.
Yeah, we're playing pretty good ball. Any big storylines y'all want to hit?
The Mets suck. It's beautiful.
Mets aren't doing well.
But
But Cohen had a press conference, and it doesn't seem like...
get out of here, ball. Get out of here, ball. Oh,
Is that fair?
definitely fair. It wasn't fair?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
It's
Fan
must have
interference.
hurt
Right at the end.
He's got glasses on.
Yeah, Cohen made a press conference that was basically a waste of time, they said.
Well, he said... He pretty much let everybody know that they're not going to, like, completely sell.
Yeah, but
They're not
going to
move Scherzer.
I've seen watch for Scherzer to be moved.
I mean, I saw the ESPN say they should move him. I don't think they are. They're going to win. They're
He's
going to
the
win like
most
5
movable.
games at some point.
Yeah, he's the most movable piece right now, though, for him. That will, like, it wouldn't really hurt him if they moved him since they do suck.
They're 9 back of the wild card.
It's a lot.
We were 10 back of the Mets for the division last year.
Yeah, but we're us,
We were probably
and they're-
6 back
yeah.
of the wild card last year.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, nine's not crazy with 80 to play, you know?
Yeah. The Reds are
Especially
still playing
when-
good baseball.
When 2 of the probably best contenders for that wild card are in your division with the Marlins and the Phillies, and you'll play them pretty good. I mean, you'll play them a good amount of times.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Dodgers, Giants, they'll hit each other. Brewers, Reds, they'll hit each other. Pirates as well, Cubs. I mean, it's a lot of teams are going to play each other and probably sort itself out. It will be interesting to see if we do get 2 from any of these divisions, or if we get 1 from each, from the East, Central, and West.
One from each.
Because I mean, the Brewers and Reds are right there. What
One
are
of
the
them
Reds
has to win
doing?
the division.
How long do
Yeah.
the Reds stay hot?
Dude, I don't know. It feels like they have a good
I think they're
core.
just good.
I think they're here.
I think they're good. Brewers are also kind of underrated there. Pirates are not as hot as they were at the beginning of the year, but they're still playing solid ball. Cardinals are bad, which is awesome.
Cardinals are horrible.
It's awesome to see that.
Yes.
The
It's good to see them in the
Padres,
mix at the bottom.
Padres, Cardinals, and Mets are all bad,
It's
which is so crazy.
It's a beautiful sight. Clay.
So crazy.
Who would have thought the Padres would be there at this point?
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't think anyone's going to count them out.
Nobody is.
And they're 8.5 back of the wild card. So, like, if what's that much different between them and the Mets?
They have the names. The Mets really don't have
offensively.
names. Yeah, they have more names pitching too, just about besides Scherzer and Verlander.
They got Snell, Darvish, Musgrove.
Yeah, that's 3 really big names.
Yeah,
Josh Hader.
Yeah, and they'll probably buy again at the deadline somehow. Depends. It just really depends on what there will be to buy.
I don't know if they buy this deadline though. Do you think?
I don't think they sell.
They're so far in that they have to buy. It feels like
make a bullpen move or something like that.
You have to entice. Soto's still going to be a free agent soon.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to entice him to stay.
Do you want him to stay,
dude? If you gave up as much as they gave up,
yeah.
I mean, crap. You can't. They kind of made themselves have to.
The Xander deal hasn't looked great. Batting .252. Machado's also having like the worst year of his career.
He is.
Right after a fresh deal.
Yep.
Batting .243.
Not motivated.
.9 WAR there. Jake Cronenworth is bad, which is crazy. He's been really good the past couple years since COVID. Really.
Trent Grisham is still bad.
Yeah.
I think Cronenworth is just I think he'll be all right.
Batting .208. That's crazy though.
And that's the thing. All them dudes are young.
He's
too,
young.
man.
Yeah, he's
They're
really
all
young.
Ha-Sung Kim, he's young.
He's really
the
good.
Best hitter. Right
yeah,
now.
he's playing really well.
He's the reason that Cronenworth had to stop playing second.
Yeah. And then Tatis is a 3.6 WAR player, and he's missed 20 games.
Kyle, have you played the Immaculate Grid yet?
Yes, it's very hard.
Dude,
Yes, it's very hard.
Bill, you need to try that.
Have you tried that, Bill?
Have you seen
Look
the
it up.
Immaculate Grid?
Look it up.
You look it up. You play that over there.
Bill would
while
probably
we're
be
doing this.
decent at it.
I'll look it up on the big
It was
screen.
OJ facts.
Immaculate Grid, if you're listening, best thing in the world if you're a baseball fan.
Here you go, Bill. Look on the big screen.
And you better bring it.
So you got Braves. I was about to say A's. Braves, Yankees, Gold Glove.
Get out of here.
Royals, Dodgers, 300 career wins pitching. So then you have to.
So
where it
Freddie
overlaps.
Freddie Freeman would be that one.
The Brave Dodger.
And then you can use whatever answer you want.
You have to select
Yes.
a
And
player.
then
And you can't
player
reuse
name.
them
them twice.
You can't reuse them.
And for example, where
John
it says Gold
Smoltz.
Glove for the Kansas City Royals,
They have to win it as a
they have
as
to
a
win
Royal.
it as a Royal. Something I saw, I didn't put Zach Greinke for that. Greinke did not win one for the Royals, but he won one for the Dodgers. So if you put Greinke for the Royals, it'd be wrong.
Oh.
If you put Greinke for the Dodgers, it'd be correct.
So do you have any Royals and Braves off the top of your head? I feel like you have some wild names in your head that you can just
Toby
pull out
Borland
of
would
here.
have been an answer there.
No, does this have to be current
No,
players?
any, ever.
Any
History?
of all time? Like one I did, Bill, for the Dodgers and Yankees, I did Andrew Jones.
Did Dale Murphy play for the? Did he play for Kansas City?
At the end of his career, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember who they traded him to.
He's a blind spot for me.
Oh, don't.
Nope.
I
Wrong.
was gonna say don't answer. Wasn't sure.
Have you done today's?
Oh, he changes every day.
Yeah, every night
11
at
p.m.
midnight.
No, 11 p.m.
Well, yeah, midnight
So
for the real people.
Braves 300. Okay, go ahead and put Freddie Freeman. Braves Dodgers. We know that one.
Yeah, I put Jock actually.
Or Jock. Yeah.
Charlie Culberson would work as well.
He played for the Dodgers?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
300. John Smoltz or Maddox or Tommy
Glavine.
Glavine.
I did Glavine.
Yeah, you do Glavine there because Gold Glove 300 wins as a pitcher.
Did Maddox win 300
Yeah.
games?
And I think he won 18 Gold Gloves.
Yeah, he won all Gold Gloves.
And then Yankee with 300 career wins. What? Cone.
David Cone.
Did he win 300?
We're about to find out.
Nope.
He did not.
Dang it.
You got to think, man.
Well, no, did he have to
These
win
take me
his
like 30
300?
minutes.
No, for those you just have to win 300.
Big name.
Oh, well, I mean, Roger Clemens.
There you go.
Yeah.
You probably could have put Pettit, too.
Andy Pettit.
Randy
yeah.
Johnson.
Randy Johnson was a common one I saw.
Man, I'm sorry, dude. That David Cone was just the first one that came to mind.
You would think he would.
The hardest one to me was Dodgers Yankees, which doesn't seem like it'd be the hardest.
I only got it because I remembered Andrew Jones.
Yeah.
Did
really
Mookie
quickly.
Betts win one with the Dodgers?
Yep. Who beats?
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Royals Gold Glove. That was a little bit of a tough one as well.
That was
George
the hardest
Brett.
one.
George Brett.
Yeah.
I put Salvador Perez. I had it down between Perez and
And you see the
Greinke.
percentages. That's
I
how
guess
common
Perez
of an
instead.
answer it is.
Oh.
So 74% of people that put 300 wins for the Yankees was Roger Clemens. So only 21% put Brett. One more guess left. There's a certain World Series hero that came from this one. Royals,
Deadline.
Royals, Braves.
Greatest trade deadline performance of all time. Oh, Kyle.
What?
Royals, Braves. Can't think of anybody.
Yeah, freaking
Yeah, him. Yep.
Soler.
Deep drive.
Long fly ball.
Yeah. So that's how you play that. It's very fun. Every day.
It's probably my favorite 30 minutes.
There's also an NBA one that's called crossover, where
I
it's
don't
just
like
the
it.
teams.
Yeah,
well,
I
it's
don't
because you
like
don't know it.
No, I don't like.
Let's
it's
try
not
crossover.
built as
Let's
well.
try crossover.
I-
Let's
It's
try.
not built as well as
I crush it.
this.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's just they don't have.
I need it for football.
They'll make one before the season, I'm sure.
Yeah. The only thing that's different is they don't do the awards and stuff yet. Oh wait. Oh, there's a football one.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here, let's do it right now on
Dude,
air.
Wisconsin.
So we have Seattle
Ooh,
Seahawks.
Wisconsin.
Hold up. Hold up.
Sorry.
I'm talking to listeners. Seahawks, Texans, Chargers, Cowboys, Ravens, Wisconsin, or Winfield.
Winfield, yeah.
So Seahawks, Cowboys. Who do we have here?
No, screw that. Go do
You wanna-
Wisconsin.
you wanna do
Let's
J.J.
go ahead and
Watt?
get J.J.
J.J.
Watt
Watt.
out. Yeah.
This is harder than I thought it would be, though.
Did Derek Watt play at Wisconsin too?
Ooh, I think he did.
Yeah.
He's a Charger.
Mm-hmm.
He had to have played there, right?
I mean, you would think.
Boom.
Yeah. Let's go.
Willie Snead play for the Texans?
Yes, he did. Willie
Good
Snead.
job.
No, he did not.
What?
What?
I thought he did.
I really
Willie
thought
Snead
he
didn't play
did.
there?
Brandon Cooks did.
What? I could have sworn he did. I'm checking that.
Clay's already found a flaw.
I could have sworn he was a Texan. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
Went
My
from
bad.
us to them. Wow.
I was like, yes, he did.
I really thought it. Chargers, Seahawks. I mean, Chargers, Ravens. Seahawks, Cowboys.
Was didn't Russell Wilson play at Wisconsin?
Oh, he did.
He
Russell
sure did.
Wilson.
Good job.
boy, Bill.
Russell Wilson. So we got Wisconsin done. Texans, Ravens. Did Brandon Cooks play for the Ravens?
No,
No.
No.
he did not.
Texans, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks.
Did he just sign?
He just signed. He hasn't played for them
They're
yet.
not going to count
Yeah.
that 'cause I did Jordan Poole the other day for Wizards Warriors.
See, these are teams that I've never really had a whole lot of love for.
Cowboys, Chargers. Trying to think.
It's hard.
There's got to be some.
It's fun though. It's so much fun.
Think of receivers.
Yeah, that's what I'm really thinking of.
Corners.
Seahawks, Ravens, maybe.
Did Malcolm Smith go play for the Ravens?
Crap, I don't know. I don't think.
This is harder than I thought
Marshawn
it would
Lynch, did he play?
Marshawn.
be. No, Marshawn went to the Raiders. That's it.
Yeah. And he was a Bill before that.
I'm sure Jerry would have signed him.
Ravens, Texans. Something feels like there should be there. Ravens, Texans.
Secondary.
What about like Chris Ivory? Didn't he go to the?
He didn't play
He
for
was the
Texans.
Jets.
He went
Yeah.
from us to the Jets.
There's one of them running backs like that was a Raven and a Texan, I think.
Alfred Blue played for the Texans.
Yeah. He wasn't a Raven, though.
Wasn't a Cowboy either.
Chargers, Ravens. Well, we got the college done. That was good for us.
That was easy, though.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
We got 4 people
I
here.
think we failed.
We got 4 people. We can't fail this easily.
And 2 of them are brothers.
Yeah.
And the Derek one was just a guess. A highly educated guess, but a guess nonetheless.
I mean, we can't give up. This would be embarrassing.
Did Melvin Ingram play for the Ravens?
I don't think so. He played for the Chiefs.
Dolphins.
Chiefs. Now he's on the Dolphins.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
It is.
We can't think of any players that played for 2 NFL teams.
You don't want to know why? Because there's 53 of them on every team.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing.
Makes it that much harder.
The Sports Illustrated, PFF proposes that Melvin Ingram be signed
By the Ravens. There we go.
Doesn't count though.
Yeah, it don't count.
We have 4 people and we can't think of this, and we're a football
Did
podcast.
Javon Clooney play for the Cowboys?
No. What about like Mario Williams? Where did he go?
Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Whitney Merciless. He go for the Cowboys and the Texans.
We might have to dip out on this.
We might have to punt, Clay.
Okay.
Punt.
We
3
suck.
and out, baby.
We suck. I'm gonna leave it open.
We went 3 and out, literally.
I'll keep thinking while we're talking about other stuff.
Yeah. That was embarrassing. That should be way easier than
Go
that.
to the NBA one. Let's do the NBA one real quick. If it's this bad, we won't.
Well, I've done it, so I can help out. Portland, Detroit, Phoenix, Miami,
Oh, this is
Pelicans.
new.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah.
How's this new?
I don't know.
Oh, well,
Josh Hart.
let me help out.
Josh Hart.
Justice
Pelicans.
Winslow.
Chris Paul for the New Orleans and Suns.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's all I know. I'm out.
There we go. There we go.
Josh Hart, Portland, and Pelicans.
What about Larry Nance? CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
Uh,
More fun though.
Who's that at the bottom? I
Larry
can't
Nance right
see
here,
who
though,
it
right?
is.
Didn't he play for the Cavs for 1 year? I know his dad did.
No, he did too.
Boom. Pistons, Heat. That's a tough one. Pistons, Pelicans. Garrett Temple play there?
I don't know Garrett Temple well.
I think he went to the Pistons. Suns, Heat, Cavs, Pistons.
You know, Dennis Rodman's always a Pistons wild card.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Did he play for the Heat?
Mm-mm.
Rodman?
I think it was just the Bulls and then the Spurs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heat.
Suns,
wait,
Heat,
wait.
Shaq.
Yep.
Did
But
he play
I clicked the wrong name or something. I want to reset. That's BS. Yeah, I clicked this name. Thank you. There it is. What do we do here? Who was here?
Have you ever seen Shaq
Hart.
do his joke about him going to the zoo?
Uh-uh.
Oh my gosh.
Chris Paul. Pistons, Cavs. Do we have any Pistons?
No, because they suck.
Suns, Cavs.
Empty.
Is it empty? I think it is. Yeah. We ain't been up here in a month. Cavs, Pistons. Let's finish this out. Can y'all think of any old names? We got 5.
Did Ben Wallace?
Tayshaun Prince.
Tayshaun, I think, played for the Cavs in his career.
He definitely played for the Pistons.
I think he was a Cav. Nope.
Dang.
Crap. Suck again. Oh no.
Heat, Pistons. For some reason, I want to go Garrett Temple here, but I'm gonna be wrong. Suns, Cavs. Amari. Sean Marion.
That Jones guy too.
Sean Marion. Pistons, Heat. Pistons, Heat. Pistons, Heat. Pistons, Pelicans. I'm putting Garrett Temple.
Do it.
No. Nope. All right, one more guess. Pistons, Heat. Pistons, Pels. Pistons, Cavs.
Frank Jackson.
Pistons, Pelicans.
Yep.
There you go. Boom. We got 3. We got 7. Missed 2.
It's not bad.
No. It's terrible. Where the crap did Garrett Temple play?
Dude, what a play.
Houston, Sacramento, Washington. My God, he'd played everywhere.
He
but
does not look like a shortstop.
He's won a Gold Glove too.
All right, let's do our dirty 5, and then we'll get out of here, and we'll stare at this freaking NFL grid.
Oh, one more quick thing to mention.
Yeah.
UFC. Amanda Nunes retired.
Yeah.
She won the title back, retired on top. I've always looked at her and thought she wants to be on top. She's always on top.
Oh God.
She ends the her reign on top. And at the pound for pound for women fighters, she's on top. Just to say.
On top of a lot of other women.
Bill,
yeah, she is.
Bill, this is random, but have you ever seen GoldenEye with Pierce Brosnan?
Speaking of GoldenEye, I played that at Chase's house.
Is that a James Bond
first time
movie?
ever?
Yes. Well, hold on. We got to talk about
First
that.
time ever.
We got to talk about that. Yes. He gets choked out. He almost gets choked to death by the woman with her. That's how I imagine Bill would like to go out. Natalia,
not with Nunez.
She chokes the dudes out with her thighs and kills them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm shocked you haven't been all over that movie. So you played GoldenEye for the first time the other day.
I played it on Chase's. It's on his Xbox One. Mm-hmm. I think it's a 1. Yeah, like Xbox One.
It's got to be an emulator.
It's an old Xbox version of it, I guess. I thought it was only a Nintendo game.
Yeah. You need to play it on 64 though to get the feel for it.
Yeah.
With that goofy controller.
We played it though. I sucked.
Do you realize it was Game of the Year 2 years in a row?
I hated it. Pissed me off.
Well,
I couldn't pick up a gun.
See, I'm a Roger Moore, Sean Connery, James Bond. I was never impressed with the newer ones.
I couldn't get a gun. It was
you
infuriating.
have to actually walk over it.
Yeah, but then I found out I can have 4 guns.
Have you ever played Doom?
Who?
Doom.
Mm-mm.
Okay. See, we grew up on like Doom, Duke Nukem, all that. So when that game came, dude. Yeah, man.
I know it's like everyone loves it, but I don't know.
And you also need to play it on. It's like Mario Kart. You want to play it on like an OG controller too.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to play it with a keyboard?
I'll never understand computer gamers. That is so hard.
It's tough.
To me. Yeah.
It's tough. But yeah, played GoldenEye. That was fun.
Somebody's hog hunting out there.
Yeah,
if you were playing
shot
Chase,
earlier and it like shook the house.
If you were playing Chase, I'm sure you got wrecked.
He actually lost to Hunter. Hunter actually beat us.
Really?
That was his first time ever playing as well.
Wow.
But we don't hook up.
We played it. We played another game called.
You don't play Call of Duty with Chase.
He called it the Microsoft version of Mario Kart. Fusion Frenzy.
I don't know.
You ever heard of that?
We need to do a Halo tournament too.
I've never played Halo.
Oh my gosh.
This is
if you thought James Bond was frustrating, you'd be super frustrated with Halo.
This was very fun. Fusion Frenzy. Never seen that. Yeah, it's a lot of mini games and you have a point system pretty much to determine the winner.
Well, that sounds right up my alley.
Oh, it was very fun. Chase said he used to play it as a kid, and we played, and I won the first round. Hunter won the second, so that was fun.
One of the greatest.
Chase didn't win anything?
Chase did not win.
One of the greatest video games from that era that you may not hear a lot about. I bet none of y'all have played it. Is SOCOM Navy SEALs.
Never heard of it.
Dude, that is such a good game. It was so before its time. But yeah, it was PlayStation is where I played it.
Oh wow.
U.S. Navy SEALs, yes. That was really before like Navy SEALs were like super popular in pop culture.
Navy SEALs.
Yeah, and the game was like super hard. It was kind of like playing Rainbow Six. If anybody ever played Rainbow Six,
Yeah, I played the newest one.
Rainbow Six used to be super hard.
The newest one's very fun.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege, maybe. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, let's do our Dirty Five. It is they are shooting something out there. Ray might be taking down the whole chicken house. Our Dirty Five is.
He did have to do that one time. He had to kill a bunch of his chickens because they got like infected. Yeah.
Our Dirty Five is MLB hats of all time. So just your favorite hats. They're going to be the on-field versions, not the random ones you can buy online. So a little bit different there. But it's pretty fun draft, I think it'll be. We got the good crew for it. All of us big baseball guys. It's summertime, so fits the vibe. Let's get into it, though. Who wants to go first?
Do we go 5
to 1?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go.
All right.
Number 5, one that I've always just been fascinated with, and it's not worn during the regular season. That's the only drawback of it, and that's the Boston Red Sox St. Patrick's Day hat.
Ooh, the green one.
Yeah, they only wear
I have
during,
one of those.
Spring training.
I actually had one of those too.
I had one too.
I have it.
Like every male, okay, once you get to about be 13 or 14, you own a Boston Red Sox hat and you
Of
just
some
don't know
form.
why. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I've owned 2 of them.
yeah, I've owned 2 as well. I've owned the St. Patrick's Day one, and I've owned the it was navy with the white hole right here on the front.
Yeah.
with the red B on there.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. Every male goes through that stage for some reason.
I never wore one of those.
Well, Bill's 50-something, so.
Bill had his Colt 45 hats.
Yeah, all of the hats are trucker hats.
Mine were orange.
Trucker hats.
Yeah.
With a mesh back.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4, I got the Diamondbacks purple with the A on it.
The green A.
Yeah,
Randy Johnson's.
Yeah, Randy Johnson,
Luis
Gonzalez, Kurt Schilling, all of them from the World Series run.
This grid is pissing me off.
I wish they never would have changed the color scheme.
Yeah.
I hate the new color scheme. Those would probably, if we did an MLB jersey draft, those would probably be number 2 for me. I'm not even joking. I love them. Number 3, the Brewers throwback hats.
Did
From
Marcus
the
Peters
90s.
play for the Chargers?
No.
We got to put that away.
Nope. I'm
staring at it.
I know a Seahawk and Raven. I got to figure out who I know.
What was the third pick?
The Brewers throwback hats
glove?
hats from the 90s, yeah.
With the glove of the ball?
Yeah, but
love that hat.
you know that also makes an M and a B.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that till
I didn't know that till now.
till
There's TikTok.
Barstool
Probably.
Chicago did the draft and they talked about it. That's when I learned that.
Oh, they did this draft?
Yes. Yeah, it's an M and a B. It's crazy. It's one of the cool. I owned a hat. I owned one of these hats actually, but I'm glad they went back to this now instead
Okay,
of
I
the
see it.
M.
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at the M and then the B down here with the
Yeah.
ball. Yeah.
I actually like it better in just straight navy though instead of the two-tone.
Yeah, that's what they wear now, the straight navy ones. Number 2, the white Expos hat.
What about Deacon Jones?
I don't know who that is.
Bill, where'd he play? Wasn't he a Seahawk at the end of his career?
No, I don't think so.
Sorry.
White Expos hat.
Oh,
The white,
The
like,
white front with the blue.
Red and the
or-
blue.
Yeah,
Blue back.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like
A
that
little
one.
Canadian love
Everybody loves the Expos.
for our friends north of the border.
Everybody wants the Expos to come back. I mean, I'm one of them.
A
So,
little side of maple syrup.
and then
I wanna go to
number
Canada.
1, huh?
I want to go to Canada.
Why?
I've always wanted to.
It's America.
But I just think Canada. I think Canada would be fun.
Canadian.
I think it'd be like you're going down the street.
Yeah, but you're in a different country. You can say I'm in Canada.
Number 1.
Y'all don't want to go to Canada?
No.
I want to go goose hunting in Canada. But
There you
that's
go.
about it.
I want to go to Edmonton.
Number
see an
1
Oilers
is
game.
going to be the standard Braves hat with gold trim and the World Series patch on the side
Oh.
that they wore
Let's
for the
go.
opening
Oh, my
series of
gosh.
the 2022 series.
So navy with red.
Yes, with the gold trim around
Suck
the
it,
A.
Bill.
Yeah. Gold trim around the A. I own it. It's at the house. Best purchase ever bought.
Best purchase you ever bought.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna start off my Dirty Five with
I'm thinking of the wrong guy.
a little wild card. This isn't going to be on my Dirty Five, but the ugliest hat of all time has got to be the Pirates pillbox hat.
Is that the stripes?
The stripes, and it's like a weird shape.
It's
like
the vertical pinstripes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible.
I love that hat.
Terrible hat.
That's Bill's number 2.
Yeah. But coming in at number 5,
Really?
number 5 is got to be one of those pop culture hats that like everybody probably had at some point in time, and that's going to be the Chicago Cubs. Just their blue hat with a red C. Just
Barely missed my list.
Standard Cubs hat. Why it was cool, I don't know, but everybody had one.
Because it was on TV all the time,
I
just
never
like the
was
Braves.
I never was a Cubs fan. I mean, other than Sosa.
WGN.
Yeah, it was
Channel 9.
It was there.
We didn't have WGN.
Yeah, but you know the Sox.
We didn't have
the Sox cap never caught on though.
Well, they didn't play White Sox games.
But I think it's
own 2 White Sox hats.
I think it's part of Wrigley Field and then part of their history. It's just kind of a cool hat.
I always heard that the big thing was they played all day games. So like older people would come home from school and they'd be on TV, and that's what they would watch.
Did Deion Jordan sign with the Cowboys when he came back?
Still doing the square.
I'm
number
gonna figure
4.
this out.
Number 4 is going to be the standard Boston Red Sox Navy cap.
Yeah, it needs to be on the list.
Yeah, I had one, and honestly, I bought one when the Braves were sucking.
Shame on you.
I did. I was like, man, I got to have somebody.
What is it?
But everybody goes through that hat stage.
What hat?
Of just wearing different hats. So.
Standard Boston Red Sox hat.
Okay.
Red Sox, a lot of history, and I found myself pulling for the Red Sox probably because I hate the Yankees.
I still sleep under a Red Sox comforter.
There you go.
Yeah. And
hey, funny story. I had a Denver Broncos comforter from when I was 12 to I don't know.
It's
18.
the coolest in terms of heat comforter that I have. It's made out of like a jersey material.
Nice.
Yeah, I sleep in an OJ T-shirt. So anyway,
every
All right.
night.
Big shocker.
Number 3. Number 3 is gonna be the Cleveland Indians with the Native American on the front.
Yes.
Got to beep that out.
Number 1.
Love it.
Number 1 reason why is because it's now forbidden fruit, right? So you got to have it. Number 2 is also because I dominated in that hat whenever I was in Little League. That was when I was 13 and 14 and 13. So my 13-year-old and my 14-year-old, I played for the Indians, and we lost 1 game and tied 2 games in that whole stretch, and the rest we won. So
and number 3,
Indians got to be there.
Major League.
Yes, there you go.
There you go.
But yeah, great hat. I'm not really Native American, so I can't speak on if it's offensive or not.
No.
But yeah, it just it takes me back to childhood. All right, so number 2 is going to be the hat that I'm wearing currently.
There you go.
The Braves away hat. By the way, since I found this hat right after we lost to the A's.
Oh gosh.
So
rally cap, baby.
This is the one I've been wearing.
It's the rally cap.
I haven't put on my other Braves cap.
The navy and red.
Thank you very much.
Yep, I've been wearing this one, and that's why I'm wearing it tonight. Is because the Braves have been hot since I put it on. It was in the back of my truck, I get a Braves cap probably once or every year or 2.
Yeah,
and sometimes I'll just misplace them. So, anyways, I had to dig this one out. And I've been wearing it.
Are you superstitious?
Oh,
about that
I'm
stuff?
a former baseball player,
dude.
Of course I am.
Whenever I was dealing with my post-surgery stuff, I would have to air out my butt from my surgery. And I was laying on our bed because I just took a shower before the Braves game. And I was just laying there because it felt good to lay down, too. Braves are playing great. We're up by 3 or 4.
So you watching the buff now?
Huh?
You watching the buff now? Is that what you're going to say?
What's that mean?
In the nude?
No. No. Harley thought I was being absolutely insane. So I'm like, no, I need to stay back here. I got up. I went into the kitchen to get me a drink, and I was talking to her. They gave up a run. Went back and laid down. We finished them off.
By the way, those hats almost made my list. Actually,
Which ones?
Seattle?
The royal blue Mariners hats. I actually have one at the house.
Royal? Are you talking navy blue?
No, royal blue.
Oh, the royal blue ones?
The old school Griffey ones, back when Griffey and Griffey played together.
See, I wanted to draft the teal one. It was navy with teal,
Yeah,
but I don't remember that one. Like I remember
it
the
well.
Expos watching Levon Hernandez pitch for them. I remember that, but I don't remember the Mariners
And
back then.
number one is, of course, the standard Atlanta Braves, navy and red.
And that's not even
Let's
just
go.
us being homers.
Wait a minute.
It's a
wait
great,
minute.
it's a great
So
hat.
Did you have two Braves hats on there?
I did.
He
Number
did.
one and number two, bro. And I've got a picture of me somewhere in that Braves hat from like when I was a little chap. I think I was in the 2nd grade.
I'll go with mine. So my number 5 it's the Brewers glove one, the yellow with the navy front. We already talked about it. My Braves hat comes in at number 4.
Shame on you.
The navy with the red brim. As we've mentioned, it's a great hat.
Beautiful.
I think I own 2 of them actually. Number 3, the A's green with a yellow brim. It's just I've always wanted that hat. I have never bought one yet. I'm going to eventually. Just because of Moneyball. There we go. But I don't know that green color just looks so good.
I'll bring you one.
You got one?
I have an A's hat.
Does it fit my head?
Bash Brothers.
Oh, it fits yours then.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a little bit of a. Oh wow! Oh, that's a good hat. Now that I see it,
Yeah.
that's a good hat. Number 2 is a bit of a wild card, probably the Red Sox hat, but not with the B, with the pair of socks. It's about, I think of like the 2008-ish era. For some reason, whenever I think of this hat, I think of Clay Buckholz. I don't know why. Who is it? The Angels are?
Angels have Japanese or Chinese, whatever, writing back there for sponsorships.
That's probably Japanese.
I would hope so.
It's man.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Some of that Asian.
Yeah.
Some of that Oriental text.
Asian hieroglyphics.
You can't read that, Kyle?
I really can't.
You need to work on that.
Yeah, I think of
rub on it.
Clay Buckholz when I think of this hat, but I can't find a picture of him wearing it.
It's just from that era. That he was a
Oh, here it is.
staple to their
Boom.
team.
Boom. Boom. That's it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Shout
It's a
out
nice
Clay
hat.
Buckholz.
Nice hat.
He almost threw a no-hitter, didn't he?
Probably. I don't know.
I think
It's just
he
a
did.
random name I think of. Him and Daisuke Matsuzaka. I had a jersey of him.
There you go. 18.
I had a jersey. And then, oh, wait, here we
Go
go.
back to the grid.
Buckholz, no hit bid. Ends in 8th.
Told you.
What's he holding here?
Was that when he debuted?
What is this? It's in his hand.
Facebook
that
has
a bat?
pictures of
That's
me
a- that's a
wearing
chopped
almost every
bat.
hat that I've
Oh,
mentioned.
I thought it was a fish.
My number 1 is the Expos. I love the hat. Love the hat. I actually own one. Very cool hat. So I'll go with that. Bill, what we got?
All right, I'm disappointed in you guys that none of you mentioned my number 6 hat, which is the lowercase a Atlanta hat.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
kind of shocked it didn't get mentioned. The Dale
Yeah.
Murphy. The Hammer and Hank.
Oh, I almost
yeah.
picked the new one. The new one, the City Connect version of it. I love it.
The my number 5 will then slide into. I'm gonna omit the Pirates hat because
Kyle hated it.
they're just so uncomfortable looking. Don't you agree? When you see somebody in that hat,
When you see a vertical hat.
it just doesn't look right. Okay, so my number 5 is the Brewers glove hat.
There you go.
So
That was
I like
everybody's list.
Not mine.
Not Kyle's. It's on R3, though.
shame on you, Kyle. My number 4
Mark Ingram.
is the
Texans and Ravens.
Sorry, Bill. I had to do it.
wait a minute, Mark Ingram Texans.
Yep.
Boom. Got it.
Go. There's that running back.
That was easy. How do we miss that?
We
I
suck.
played for a year. And
My number 4 hat. It's the Diamondbacks hat that's a D. That
Yeah.
looks
With
like
the
the
snake?
snake.
Yeah.
His head is in the middle, and then he's got
Like
rattlers on the
orange-red-
end.
The orangish red color.
Very cool.
It's a cool hat.
Yeah,
I
very
just
cool.
like that
I
hat.
agree.
Hate
They
the
should go-
team,
Oh,
but
yeah.
love the hat.
I don't know.
Why do you hate the
they
team?
Changed it all.
What'd they do to you?
I hate they changed.
just not
all
the
their
Astros?
colors.
They got rid of Grinky. I'm just not-
So what do you?
Kurt
Who
Schilling.
hates the Diamondbacks?
Kurt Schilling.
Kurt Schill. The whole when they beat the Yankees after
9/11.
I really I thought this should have rolled over for them.
That's when the Yankees.
That would have been good for
I-
America.
I think the Mets lost too, didn't they?
Probably. Mets suck.
Yeah.
Mets ain't won since like '86.
Sammy Sosa beat him with his tiny American flag.
And his dark skin.
Speaking of the D-backs in that championship,
D-backs, what?
What?
D-backs.
I was looking at Buck Showalter's career the other day.
Yeah.
Have you seen that everywhere he leaves as a manager, they just win the next year?
Oh.
He left the Yankees. I didn't know anything about his career. Left the Yankees in the 90s, got fired. They won the next 4 of the next 5 World Series. Left the D-backs. They won their only World Series the next year. Left the Rangers. In the next 4 years, they have back-to-back World Series appearances. Left the Orioles. 4 years later, now they're like the third best team in baseball.
He's the good luck Chuck.
So you know what that means, right? He does not need to leave the Mets.
Yeah, the Mets need to keep him for
Keep him.
lifetime contract. Move him to the front office.
Bobby B.
Random thing I wanted to bring up. So.
Yeah, that's a heck of a stat, though.
Number 3.
All right, my number 3 is the Indians.
Yeah.
And I think it's mostly from Major League.
Yeah.
I love seeing it in that.
And you're a fan of the Jackson Parish Little
Ricky
League
Vaughn wearing it.
Oh yeah, have
Indians.
been for years.
From 2001 to 2003.
That'd be pretty funny if there's just like a guy that just roots for this, like the team of a little league, no matter of what, like he's a big 8U Indians fan. every year the guy shows up and starts rooting for that team.
We call that a pedophile.
Yeah, there was one of those. He has a restraining order now.
Yeah, he's no longer allowed.
Hey, hold on.
He's a red dot on the map.
Do y'all remember the guy that lived out of his car that came to all the games, James Greer?
James Greer had
He
all
used to
the
come to
McDonald's coffee cups in the front
He
seat.
was harmless, God rest his
he a
soul.
big
but
Indians
he'd come
fan?
to all the games. No, when I was in Little League.
Big Indians fan?
Yeah.
There you
Well,
He was just lonely.
he liked Mitchell's Pharmacy, too. He would just come in and be like, hey, you man. And I would just wave at him,
All right, so my number 2 is going to be the
Been there.
much like Chance, where you think all young boys go through the Boston Red Sox hat. Of boys of my age were it was the Tigers,
Detroit Tigers.
the old English D,
The big D.
from because remember Magnum PI,
Yeah,
the old
there you
series.
go. Yeah.
Tom Selleck always had on that Detroit Tigers hat.
If I ever go to Hawaii, I'm getting a shirt and a hat like that. And I'm going
So
to
I
try
had
to
one
grow
of
a
those.
stash.
That's what I had. I didn't have the Red Sox one. I had the Detroit D.
You should shave the beard, keep the stash, get a D hat, and a Hawaiian shirt, and you'd look just like
Terrell Owens.
Seahawks, Cowboys.
I think he played for Seattle.
Yeah, Tia was a.
So my number 1 is kind of a tie. It's a tie between the 1965 Houston Colt 45s with the pistol on the on the hat.
Nice.
Can't do that now.
Yeah.
It'd be easier to get away with a Native American head on your on your hat. And the current the Space City hat.
Okay, that's a cool one.
Have you seen that?
I love y'all Space City uniforms.
Man, the
So-
Asian, it's got the
You don't
little
have the
orbit
one
thing
that just
around
says 4-5 dot on it, right? Isn't there a hat that has
Oh,
that?
yeah, it
just
is.
a 4-5?
Dot 45.
Point-
Yeah,
45.
.45. That's it.
What's the history on that? They named it after a round, like 45 ACP.
I forget what the story is on that, but it didn't.
Colt
it didn't
45.
last.
So Colt being the handgun manufacturer.
Yeah.
And then 45 ACP, and then there's also Colt 45 drink. Surely it's not
It
after
wasn't
malt
the
liquor.
drink. Yeah.
Okay, so it's named after a round.
Yeah.
Well, the round that won World War II, I guess.
It was a fun draft, or fun 35. I like that. So everybody send me in your picks and maybe in picture form to make it better.
I was surprised.
So I can know for sure.
I was surprised nobody picked a Yankees hat, even though
No.
we hate the. I know. I feel the same way.
No.
But I figured somebody would pick it just because.
Well, I figured.
I mean, you can go to Walmart in Jonesboro to see a Yankees hat.
Same thing. I figured Dodgers. Somebody was going to roll
Screw
over
the
and take a
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
I have a Dodgers hat. I just call it a Los Angeles hat because I got.
yeah, it's a beautiful hat. That color.
I've just got a black one.
black.
Yeah, and it was whenever they were giving out after Kobe died at Lids. They were doing 24 monograms So I've got like 24 with angel wings on the side, and I just do it on an LA hat because I'd rather support the LA Dodgers than the Lakers. I think so.
Don't ever say that again.
I couldn't wear a purple Lakers hat.
Yeah,
I can wear a hat that says LA. You know,
I'm gonna finish
Dodgers
this
is
grid.
kind of like an iconic hat too. That's
Yeah,
one of the ones,
yeah.
I guess because you see people in Hollywood wearing them all the time. So,
and it's just, I mean, it's LA.
who is the
like-
director that always wears the Chicago Cubs hat? Is that what's his name? Opie. He played Opie.
Oh, Rob Reiner?
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's not.
No.
Spielberg?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Spielberg might wear it.
It feels like something he'd do. Let me look that up.
How do we not know
Richie
that?
Cunningham.
No, who played Opie?
Same person.
No,
Richie
I don't know who
Cunningham.
Opie is.
Richie Cunningham and Opie were the same
Who's
person.
Opie?
Opie Taylor on
Bill Murray's
Andy
a big
Griffith's
Cubs
show.
fan.
Yeah, I know Murray's a Cubs fan.
This is killing me.
Opie? Taylor?
Opie from
Type,
What movie?
yeah.
Played by Ron
Ron
Howard.
Howard.
Ron Howard. Ron Howard wears the Cubs hat.
Oh, yeah, he is. Right there. What has he made?
Oh, a bunch of stuff.
The Da Vinci Code, Beautiful Mind.
He was in Happy Days.
Oh, his daughter is
Two
Bryce
baby
Dallas
happy
Howard.
days.
I hate her.
Go back to the grid.
But yeah, I think that's it for this. This was fun. Glad to be back. We'll be back hopefully more consistently. We're going to be going full on to our Sunday, Wednesday format. NFL is actually 10 weeks away today. Saw a post about that today. So we have 8 divisions.
We
got 8 divisions we got to break down and preview. That's very fun to do. So hopefully some big things on the way. If you listen this far, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna be back. June was a rough month, but we're coming full head of steam the rest of the way. So can't wait for football.
Yes.
Can't wait for football.
Can't wait for playoff baseball.
Screw that football.
Watch your mouth.
Braves aren't even gonna be there.
I can't wait for this episode.
If that happens, that happens. I want to be buried over there by my mom.
Yeah,
This is my living will.
If we blow this lead, it's bad. It's gonna be bad for us, but good for content.
I think Derek Goss dropped some trash talk in my my post.
Who is he a fan of?
The freaking Dodgers.
Oh,
He was like, and can't win a World Series. I'm like, bro, it's only
they
been
have a
couple
Mickey
years.
Mouse one.
Yeah.
They
didn't play in a real stadium.
They played 60 games.
And they played at the Rangers field with half a crowd.
And
They beat the Rays.
And their payroll's 3 times ours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're poor.
But they're about to get Ohtani. So.
They are about to get Ohtani.
All right, that's it. Let's get under 2 hours.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.